From the very beginning, lambs have been a very important part of God's redemptive work in the Bible. God's story of redemption begins with Abraham in Genesis. God promised Abraham a nation, a family, and a son through whom God would bless the world. In Genesis, God asked Abraham to offer up his son Isaac, but instead, God provides a ram. This later would become the foundation for the fact that God Himself provides the perfect sacrifice. Abraham's descendants would eventually become slaves in Egypt, to which God sends Moses. And after a series of plagues, the last plague would come. That was the plague of the death of the firstborn. And in order for the Israelites to escape this plague, they had to take a lamb's blood and put it on their doorpost. You see, because of the blood of the lamb, the Israelites were able to escape the death that awaited the Egyptians. And ultimately, death passed over them. You see, the lamb acted as a substitute for that people. As a result of the Passover act that happened in Egypt, Israel remembered yearly what God had done for them. The lamb becomes a central point in their celebration, reminding them of the deliverance and the redemption that God has given them. John the Baptist would come onto the scene in the New Testament, and the Apostle John records that he was declaring Jesus as the Lamb of God who would take away the sin of the world. John continues to present Jesus as the Lamb of God, the Passover Lamb that offers Israel redemption and deliverance. During the Passover holiday, Jesus would ultimately pay the price that the Lamb paid. His blood was shed on the cross. Jesus acted as our Passover Lamb, and because of Him, death can pass over us. The Apostle Paul would later write that Christ, our Passover Lamb, has been sacrificed. Jesus is the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world. Just like the Passover Lamb for the Israelites provided them safety and deliverance and redemption from death. In Revelation, the Lamb is on the throne. John sees the Lamb standing as though slain. Heaven praises, "Worthy is the Lamb who is slain, the Lamb who died and now reigns and brings new creation and redemption and restoration to the world." From Abraham to Revelation, the Lamb of God provides deliverance and redemption to the people. The Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world. This is Jesus Christ, who took up our sin on His own shoulders, who became the Passover Lamb, and because of it, death passes over us. What will you do with the Lamb? Will you receive the Lamb, or will you deny the Lamb? Now, when He had taken the scroll, the 4 living creatures and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, each having a harp and golden bowls full of incense, which are the prayers of the saints. And they sang a new song. "You are worthy to take the scroll and to open its seals, for you were slain, and you have redeemed us to God by your blood, out of every tribe and tongue and people and nation. And you have made us kings and priests to our God, and we shall reign on the earth." Then I looked, and I heard the voice of many angels around the throne, the living creatures and the elders, and the number of them was 10,000 times 10,000, and thousands of thousands, saying with a loud voice, "Worthy is the Lamb who was slain, to receive power and riches and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and blessing." And every creature which is in heaven and on earth and under the earth, and such as are in the sea, and all that are in them, I heard saying, "Blessing and honor and glory and power be to Him who sits on the throne and to the Lamb forever and ever."